All
Yeah,
right.
man.
But yeah, I've been now watching Tag Junior League right now a little bit. Um. Oh, oh boy, Masato Tanaka is a new GHC Hardcore Champion at
Yeah,
the Noah actually Monday.
yeah, man, it's crazy. And not to mention Tanaka's actually supposed to be down here like in 2 weeks, I think.
Oh, the DPW show.
Yeah,
Not lucky. I wish DPW come down here though. That would have been nice because I would love to see a couple of wrestlers I've seen from DPW come down here in Columbia, South Carolina.
yeah. As a matter of fact, yeah, so I know they're supposed to be coming. Hold on, let me see if I can get get the full card up this week. I had Sakura supposed to be coming. Yeah, her and Masha are actually fighting for the women's title.
Hmm.
I had GYVs making their going after the workhorsemen in the tag belts.
Oh yes, the grizzly young veterans.
Yeah. I had Colby Carino's supposed to be yeah, he'll be fighting tier two. And then I had that yeah, Tom Lawless and Tanaka are going to be on opposite sides of the 6 man.
Oh, okay.
Mm. And say shit. And Jake Sumter from TNA Cells going to be here too. So yeah, they actually had a loaded card damn near for the whole show.
That's like a that's like gonna be a stacked card. Be one hell of a good show. I want to catch it either on stream or the app.
Yeah,
Oh shit.
yeah, they'll probably have it like yeah, 'cause they'll probably have it on like on demand in a little bit. So all right, if I could get. Oh yeah, man. Oh yeah, guess what? And yeah, speaking of champions, yeah, Kano's in a three-peat now.
I saw that and I got to watch that one next.
Yeah, he got his. Let's see. And then Jack Morris also is good. Yeah, he's a double champion now. Yeah, because he got the national championship.
Okay.
Oh, that's right. Go won the. Oh, that's right. Go won the N1. See it there. Oh yeah, it's Demolition was the next one, and then I had already announced for New Year. Yeah, yeah, Kano versus Soya for the championship.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that look be a good match right there. Shit, matter of fact, um, no, we have a good show and definitely DDT right along behind them too.
Yeah. Let's see. Where's
Mm.
Andy? DDT's next.
Okay, here we go. Okay, the big show for next month is Ultimate Party 2023.
Yep. Yeah, that'll
Uh,
be. Oh, it's actually same. Oh, it'll be the same day as the DPW shows.
huh.
Mhm. Yeah, so
And
actually, that'll be it. Yeah, but this will be in like in the morning, and then the DPW show at night. So yeah, it works out perfectly.
yeah, that'll look a plus right there.
Yep. All right, let's
All
get
right.
rolling.
Okay. And here we go. Hello, everybody. Welcome to a new episode of Embrace the Thirst. I'm Hilto, the greatest Intercontinental champion of all time, and I got the proof to show you.
Heavyweight champion. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, what's up, everybody? It's your Roadhouse Rebel himself, Rockin' Reese. Hope you guys are enjoying your Sunday. And man, do we have a lot to talk about?
Yeah. Sure. So many dope shit we gotta talk about. We gotta talk about New Japan Junior. Then we gotta talk about uh, I guess Halloween Havoc for NXT. Of course, the history of Halloween Havoc. Uh so many random stuff is going on in pro wrestling.
Yeah, plus some new champions. As a fact, last week, actually, I should say last night, rather. Yeah, we had a couple we crowned. First, over in Pro Wrestling Noah at the demolition stage in Fukuoka, Japan. Yeah, yeah, Kano defeated the leader of the Good Looking Guys, Jake Lee, to become a three-time GHC heavyweight champion. Yeah, shout out there, Dallas. Yeah,
Mm,
but he was not the only new champion crowned last night because in the semi main event, yeah, Jack Morris, another member from the Good Looking Guys, yeah, he became a double champ. Yeah, along with because he became the new GHC national champion, defeated El Hildo Wagner, Dr. Wagner Jr. Excuse me. Yeah,
mm,
yeah. So now, yeah. By the way, for those who are wondering, yeah, technically, um, yeah, Yohei and Morris were the recognized GHC Junior Heavyweight Tag Champions, but yeah, uh, Tadasuke actually is winding up defending right now. So
mm.
mm. Yeah, and then let's see what else we had. Going over just the rest of the card. Los Golpeadores. Yeah, Dragon Bane Alpha Wolf successfully defended the titles against Yohei and Tadasuke. Yeah. Uh, now Naomichi Marufuji and Takashi Sugiura. Yeah, they defeated the Axis team of N1 winner Go Shiozaki and my man Knockout Nakajima, who yep, this was his last match in pro wrestling, Noah. So
Yeah, it's can't really see where this go for him because this is his last match at Noah. So hopefully we will see him pop up somewhere.
mm. Yeah, sure. Well, also, oh yeah, eh, Hayata and Eita they had double pinfall against the Stinger duo of Yoshinari Ogawa and Daga. And strange, just a double pinfall, but sometimes it happens like that.
Yeah, it's very rare to see that double pinfall unless it's a storyline or that's how they want to end it. But very interesting.
Yep. All right, and then in a six-man tag, the real trio of Hideki Suzuki, Saxon Huxley, and Shuhei Taniguchi defeated the team of Masa Kitamiya, Manabu Soya, and Daiki Inaba.
Hmm.
Yep. Then tag team action, Kaito Kiyomiya and Ryohei Oiwa, who probably seen in a few New Japan opening matches. Yeah, they defeated Anthony Green and LJ Cleary of the good looking guys. Then 10-man tag, Shuji Kondo, Seiki Yoshioka, Ninja Mac, Alejandro, and Terry Yaki. Yeah, defeated Atsushi Kotoge. Yeah, yeah, High 69, Hajime Ohara, Extreme Tiger, and Junta Miyawaki. And then in the opening match, Kai Fujimura, Stallion Rogers, and Akitoshi Saito defeated Mohamed Ione, Daichi Ozawa, and Yu Owada in six-man action. I had to say, like, overall, yeah, overall, yeah, solid show right there. And plus, like, I want to be interested, like you brought up how Nakajima's what's going to be his next step, and
Yeah, if you do leave Noah, which likely he will, I could see him go to New Japan. Um, because that's where Himuro Takahashi goes. Well, wrestle there now with heavy metal Iron Man DT Championship. I'm at the he could go anywhere, but I do see him go to New Japan to pursue some new challenge. So that'd be one thing I would like to see him go to is New Japan. Unless he go to All Japan, that'd be interesting. But I think New Japan is right like next door to them.
yeah, and I actually got to make a correction. Yeah, inadvertently called Jack one half of the junior tag. He's one half of the GHC tag champions with Anthony Green. So wrong good looking guy, but see, that's what happens when you have a bunch of good quote unquote good looking guys. Yeah.
Yes, easily confused.
Yeah. Yeah, and of course, yeah, besides those two championships, of course, a week early, yeah, just a few days earlier at Magic Monday, or excuse me, Monday Magic, yeah, the legendary former ECW champion Masato Tanaka defeated Ninja Mac to become the inaugural GHC Hardcore champion. And,
Yeah, I saw the match. Straight up hardcore as usual, in which you very see that sometime in Noah because they're more like traditional, but now they get the hardcore title brought back by Nosawa, which I find out through Twitter, in which I gotta go back and watch at least a couple of episodes of Noah shows like Magic Monday and other shows because I thought it's one of those like review shows or something like that, but trying to find out they do house shows, just like a DT Pro Wrestling. So therefore, I gotta watch that. But I'm glad that Masato Tanaka won the hardcore title, bring back the hardcore title back to the Noah, and see who's his next opponent will be. And plus, not only that, it's a next looking title.
and but yeah, no, it's not the only place where new champions were crowned. In fact, go last night as part of Fighting Spirit Unleashed, produced by New Japan Strong. Yeah, we have a new never open weight champion the last dragon himself, Shingo Takagi, defeated Tama Tonga in the main event. Yep, Shingo now the never openweight champion.
That's a damn shame.
Yeah.
Tama Tonga just got his belt back. Now he lost it. So it's not a hot potato, but I'm just curious what's next for Tama Tonga because he can't go back for the never overweight title once again because he took a L. And I can't see him going after the tag team title with his brother because he been there, he done that.
Hmm.
It's time for him to do something different. It's time for him to go after the IWGP Heavyweight Championship eventually, but soon.
Yep. And then of course, let's see. And then of course, also part of Fighting Spirit Unleashed last night. Um, Eddie Kingston successfully defended his New Japan Strong Openweight Championship against Hanare, of course, with the Hurricane. The Strong Tag Team titles are successfully defended by, well, since you brought up GOD, Hikaleu and El Phantasmo against Alex Zane and the Murder Hawk Monster Lance Archer. Phantasmo got the victory with the Thunder Kiss 86 on Alex Zane. All right, and this one, yeah, we had a draw. Yeah, we had another draw as the IWGP Heavyweight Champion Sonata teamed up with Yuya Uemura. They drew against Tetsuya Naito and the Junior Heavyweight Champion Hiromu Takahashi. I got to see that still. Yeah, I've seen some uneventful world title reigns in my time. Yeah, Sonata's is becoming one of the least memorable.
I mean, he got his title took. His title reign is now become questionable. Now his opponents is it's not rememberable. Like we've seen some IWGP Heavyweight Champion and World Heavyweight Champion, and you can easily remember their match. You can easily remember the title reign. I remember more of Jay White title reign more than I remember Sonata. I probably remember Okada, Hiroshi Tanahashi, even Kenny Omega. But for Sonata, I don't know what's up with him, man. Like, what's the deal with him? Is there either it's him, either it's the backstage politics? Like, what is up with Sonata? Because this is not the same Sonata we know him when he was part of the Lij. This is not the same Sonata when we root for him to get a title shot. And once he becomes a world champion, I feel like something fell off. Something is not connecting. So I don't know what's going on. And I feel like the moment Tatsuya Naito become a champion at Wrestle Kingdom, people gonna quickly forget about Sonata being a world champion and remember him just lose the title. Like he got his title stolen. He got his ass embarrassed by Evil. It's
Like,
really sad. Really sad.
yeah, and yeah, keeping up with the championships. Julia, yeah, she successfully defended the Strong Women's Championship against Hyann. Yeah, singles action, Filthy Tom Lawler. Yeah, actually lost to Gabriel Kidd. Yeah, with the classic pile driver and an 8-man tag team match. The legendary Atlantis celebrating his 40th anniversary of wrestling in the United States. Yeah, Atlantis Jr., Mystico, and the ace Hiroshi Tanahashi defeated the team of Tiger Mask, Soberano Jr., Rocky Romero, Adrian Quest, and of course, Atlantis pinned to Quest with the powerbomb. Let's see what else. Also, tag team action Stephanie Vicari and Zacius defeated Johnny Robbie and Uvia. And then Yeah, in a four-way match to determine the new number one contender to the Strong Openweight Championship. Satoshi Kojima defeated Fred Rosser, Alex Coughlin, and Jeff Cobb. Um, Kojima actually pinned Rosser to earn that one. Then of course the rest of the team felt the Jarrell Nelson, Royce Isaacs, Danny Limelight victorious over Balian Aki, Titus Alexander, and Jacob Austin Young. Nelson got pinned Alexander with the springboard cutter. And then in a strong survivor match produced by the New Japan Academy, Matt Vandergriff defeated Buck Scanner. And that was your call. That was your card last night from Fighting Spirit Unleashed in Las Vegas.
Sound like a great show. Um, yeah, there's a New Japan on the grind right now, but yeah, they gotta do something with Sonata. Point blank. Period. And also, Eddie Kingston doing this thing as well, so I see him staying in New Japan even more with a strong overweight championship. So New Japan strong on the grind.
Yep. And while we're keeping it in New Japan, let's take us to let's catch us updated on the Super Junior Tag League. Let's jump back to Tuesday night. Yeah, let's jump back to Tuesday night. Yeah, Raisuke Taguchi and the DKC were victorious over the team of Bushi and Titan. Yeah. Then Kosei Fujita and Robbie Eagles were victorious over Taka Michinoku and Doki. Yep. Yo and Musashi were victorious over El Desperado and Master Wado. All right, Sho and Yoshinobu Kanemaru were victorious over Kushida and Kevin Knight. And then, of course, the tag champs, Clark Connors, Joel Maloney, were successful against TJP and Francesco Akira. So, in the rematch, yeah, War Dogs were victorious over Catch 22. And that's how Tuesday's card ended. Then on Wednesday, okay, we had Taguchi and DKC defeat Eagles and Fujita. All right, Yo Musashi defeated Catch 22. Sho and Kanemaru defeated Doki and Taka. All right, Kushida and Knight defeated the champions. Yeah, and Kushida pinning Drilla on that one. And then Wado Desperado defeated Titan and Bushi. That concluded Wednesday's card. Then on Thursday, all right, let's see, we scroll down. All right, Kushida and Knight defeated DKC and Taguchi. Catch 22 defeated Taka and Doki. Yeah. Sho and Kanemaru defeated Yo and Musashi. All right, and then of course, the War Dogs defeated Titan and Bushi, and Desperado and Wado defeated Eagles and Fujita. And then yesterday, let's see, you scroll down here. Catch 22 defeated DKC and Taguchi. Let me also get ahead of myself here with the standings before we get while we're concluding this part of the card. Yeah, Taka and Doki defeated Yo Musashi. Yeah. Let's see. It looks like Fujita and Eagles defeated Kanemaru and Show. All right, Bushi and Titan defeated Knight and Kushida. And yeah, Desperado and Wado, yeah, defeating Connors and Maloney, the champs. So, all right.
So that's two teams defeat the tag team champs. So that got me thinking: are we gonna see a triple threat tag team match for the titles? And what was it? Not the struggle. Oh, Power Struggle, or somewhere one team at a time.
Oh, we can figure that out momentarily. As a matter of fact, let's give the updated. Excuse me. Yeah, let's give the updated standings right now. In the lead, El Desperado and Master Wado, they have 8. Yeah, right behind them, all with 6 points, are Kanemaru and Sho, Knight and Kushida. By the way, I gotta remember their tag name too. Of course, and the War Dogs and Catch 2. Then behind them, Yo and Musashi, Taguchi, DKC, and Eagles and Fujita, all with 4. Oh, and also Bushi and Titan. And then in last place with 2 points are Doki and Taka.
Hmm.
And I've admit, like, so far, yeah, I gotta admit, so far, yeah, Desperado and Wado are the surprise in this one.
Yeah, because he didn't want to shake old boy hand, shake part of his hands. But if they work together just long enough, they may pull off the big upset. But that's gonna be a sight to see what's gonna happen next in a few more rounds because it's getting closer, and I feel like these teams getting tightening up a little bit because one of them could take a lead in one of those matches.
Yep. And as a matter of fact, yeah, because actually this Saturday will be the finals of the Saturday. But let's talk about how we get there starting tomorrow. Well, actually, tonight in a couple of hours from now. Yep. We'll have DKC and Taguchi versus Kanemaru and Sho. Then we'll have the War Dogs against Taka and Doki. Then we'll have Fujita and Eagles versus Yo and Musashi. We'll have Titan and Bushi versus Catch 2. And then Knight and Kushida versus Wado and Desperado. Yeah, that's all tonight's card.
Mm.
Intergalactic Jet Setters. That's Knight and Kushida.
Okay.
All right. Thought I remembered. Thought that was their name, but I had to check and make sure.
Yeah.
All right, then Tuesday night's card will be Yo Musashi versus DKC and Taguchi. They'll have Titan Ibushi versus Taka and Doki. They'll have the Jet Setters versus Fujita and Eagles. We'll have the War Dogs against Kanemaru and Sho. And then Wado and Desperado versus Catch 2. Then Wednesday night's card. All right, go have DKC and Taguchi versus the War Dogs. Titan Ibushi versus Fujita and Eagles. Yo Musashi versus the Jet Setters. And Wado and Desperado against Taka and Doki. And then Catch 2 versus Kanemaru and Sho. And then on Thursday, we'll have Yo Musashi versus Titan and Bushi. Fujita and Eagles versus the War Dogs. We'll have the Jet Setters versus Catch 2 2. And then Wado and Desperado versus Kanemaru and Show. And then DKC and Taguchi versus Taka and Doki. And then, of course, like we said, then Saturday will be the finals. And oh yeah, also be Power Struggle as well. So
Yes, I think that's going to be a big show. I think a lot of big things happen at Power Struggle. I wish I can't wait to see though.
yeah. And as a fact, the one thing that we know is going to happen, yeah, well, we have the IWGP United Kingdom Championship on the line, as well Osprey defense against Shota Umino.
That match, I feel like that's going to be a banger, but I don't think it'd be a match of the year. How him and Speedball, in which that match was phenomenal, hands down. But it's gonna be a banger. But I can't see it be a match of the night. Match of the night, match of the year.
Yeah. Yeah, then we also have Junior Heavyweight Championship on the line as the Time Bomb and the Bone Soldier go 1-on-1.
You know what? I at first it would be a triple threat match, but Leo's still out with some injuries.
Yep.
But Himuro Takahashi got to keep his eyes out because he's a heavy metal Iron Man DT champion. So if people who watch this don't know what that title means, the title is kind of like 24/7 hardcore title, but more comedic way, different than the Extreme title match. Extreme title championship, or should I say Extreme championship, is more like a stipulation type of style match. It's like a hardcore title, but with stipulation. And Iron Man is kind of like 24/7 title, but more comedic. So his title will be on the line 24/7, and whoever pinned him become the champion. So Bone Soldier may or could walk away with one of those titles or both, depends on the match.
Oh,
But
that's even saying that Takahashi shows up with the belt.
yes, so you got DDT, then you got New Japan, so he's a freelancer. So with him, he may walk out with two belts or one belt, but you know, I gotta represent the Bullet Club. I gotta go for my boy, the Bone Soldier.
Yeah, like I said, Ishimori, yeah, he has a lot of issues when it comes to time bombs. So,
Yeah.
and also we got the never openweight 6-man tag team titles on the line as the Rainmaker Kazuchika Okada, the Ace Hiroshi Tanahashi, and the Stone Pitbull Tomohiro Ishii defend against TMDK's Shane Hayes, Mikey Nichols, and the New Japan World Television Champion Zack Sabre Jr.
Interesting match. I don't see them dropping the trio tag team titles or the never overweight 6-man tag team titles yet, but I think they have them run for their money. That's what I say. They're gonna make them run for his money. I do see them retaining the tag team titles.
Yeah, I would have probably saw that maybe if Zach wasn't the TV champion already. But hey, strange things have happened.
Yeah, and we see a lot of double champions. So I wouldn't be surprised I would be shocked if he won the title. But but I do see him don't retain the title. I do see Okada winning the title or retaining the title.
Yep. And then then you want to talk bad blood. Yeah, Tonga Loa finally going to get his hands 1-on-1 against David Finlay.
First, it was about the title. Now it's personal. So I do see Tamatanga get his revenge even more.
Oh, it was Tonga Loa. Yeah.
Oh, Tonga Loa. Oh.
Yeah.
Well, this time he gives revenge just like Tamatanga. So I do see Tonga Loa get him, but I got a feeling that David Finley will find a way to sneak his way into the victory, either Shillelagh or Jito or one of the Bullet Club members or War Dog members.
Yep, and then also special challenge matchup with Sonata teaming up with Yuya Uemura teaming up against Yoda Tsuji and Tetsuya Naito.
That's gonna be a tough one. I'm going to say the champ Sonata because he need his momentum going.
Yep. Hard. Yes, he does. But then again, I wouldn't be surprised if Naito gets the win on this one, just because. Well, although he'll probably pin Yuyamura to do it, but I was like, just to make Sonata think a little bit. All right. Also, then we have a Frontier Zone 6-man tag. I believe opponents yet to be determined in this one. And then of course special challenge match, Great Khan going 1-on-1 with John Moxley.
Ooh, we had to go for our boy John Moxley.
True.
Like every time we go to New Japan, somebody get their ass stumped out by Moxley in Japan. So it's gonna be a fun fight. I would say entertaining, but with Moxley, there's nothing entertaining about him. It's straight up brawling. So I expect some blood.
Yep. And of course, yep. Mm-hmm. And of course, don't forget the main event of Saturday's Power Struggle will be the finals of the Super Junior Tag League, and we'll have all that for you next week and how we got here. So yeah, stick around, folks. It's gonna be a fun ride.
Yes.
Yep. Let's see, what else do we have coming up? Since Heel mentioned DDT, let me jump back to them real quick.
Yeah, because I know Chris Jericho is facing Akasha. In which that'd be a fun match.
Yeah, let me pull up the rest of the card right here. Yeah, of course, Ultimate Party coming up in 2 weeks' time. Yeah, this is one of the signature events of DDT Pro. Yeah, and as because of course Chris Jericho, Konosuke Takeshita, going to be one of the big matches on there, and of course we know the history that's been going on between him and the Don Callis family. So yeah, that's definitely going to be a lot more heated. And by the way, Chris Jericho actually making his DDT Pro. Is this really his debut in this company?
Yes, this is his first time being in DDT. We see him in All Japan, of course, New Japan, and now this is his first time being in DDT. And also, looking at the card right now as we speak.
Yeah.
So
let's mention, let's go down to also a co-main event for the DDT Universal Championship. Matt Cardona defending against Mao.
Matt Cardona be killing it. So I'm gonna go for my boy Matt Cardona. He got to walk away with a title on this one.
Yeah, then of course, tag team titles on the line as Romance Dawn, the team of Soma Takao and Shota will defend against the team of Masahiro Takanishi and Antonio Honda.
I smell an upset. I'm smelling an upset with these guys. Antonio and Masahiro. These guys are a comedic tag team, but they can pull some match together. But I really do smell a upset on this one. I can't think any other way. But
Mm,
it'll be one hell of a tag team match though. I see these guys, Romance Dawn. They put some a lot of work in to get the tag team titles, man, and
man,
they ain't no joke.
yeah. Matter of fact, they just won it. Yeah, just won it a couple weeks ago up at Damnation TA, just or defeated Damnation TA at God Bless DDT a couple weeks, part of the God Bless DDT tour.
Yes.
Yep. And like I said, should he somehow have the championship there, the Time Bomb Hiromu Takahashi will defend the Iron Man Heavy Metalweight Championship against Kazuki Hirata.
Uh, this match is gonna be a comedy. Uh, Kazuchi he wanted to keep that Iron Man heavy middleweight championship for a good bit, but every time he wins it, they try to take that man belt away, like every single time he doing it. And now he lost it, and he will start, spazzing out. But for this one, I think this match is gonna be crazy. I do expect some shenanigans, and I hope they pull out a some game boards because the last title defense in the middle match, they pull out a jingle and they have a basketball court. Like you got a human basketball in the middle of the match. So I expect something crazy in that match. But I think Himuro may retain the title. But don't be surprised to see Bone Soldiers pop up and try to cost him that title or get the title away from him.
True. But you know what else I just thought of? Being it's DDT, I'm waiting for somebody to actually use a time bomb to beat time bomb. Like a literal time bomb. Not
We
like
may,
not his move, but like a, tick tick tick
the,
tick,
yeah,
boom.
bro. I swear to God, if I see his cat become the champion, I'm like, bro, DT is the best company right now.
Yeah.
If you got a stuffed cat become the champion,
Okay.
yeah, who could really could fuck with him being the best entertainer of all time, best entertainer
Actually, you
company.
know what? I just thought of something. Now that you said that, yeah, disguise the time bomb as the stuffed cat. Yeah,
It's gonna
yeah.
happen. Or
That winds up happening. Yeah, DDT, cut us a check, please.
yes, you should see the long list of champions. Even an apple is a champion. And I'm not joking.
I was about to say, man, there's like strange things have happened. Let's go with the KOD Openweight Championship as Chris Brooks defends against Yuki Ueno.
Oh man, Chris Brooks, he been killing it, man. I'm a big fan of him from Defiant Wrestling. I think he had a little stunt in NXT UK, I believe. I can remember. But I've been following him, and this man is a hard worker. He busts his ass. And this match right here, Yuki Ueno, you know, is no different. It's gonna be a barn burner match. Jim Ross would like to say a slobber knocker match. But this match right here, I think this would be a good match. Would be great. If the match build up, yeah, I can see it'd be a great match. But I think it's be one hell of a good match, I would say. That's a good way to put it together. Be one hell of a good match. So Chris Brook being a better champion. I mean, best champion I've seen so far.
By the way, I want to jump back to Takahashi Harada. We should mention one thing: the DDT Extreme title is not on the line in this matchup. Just want to
Yes.
clarify that. Of course, then six-person tag team match. Yeah, Eruption will feature Yukio Sakaguchi, Hideki Okatani, and the retiring Saki Akai. Yeah, against the team of Naomichi Marufuji, Kazusada Higuchi, and Mayu Yamashita.
Hmm. I think this could be a very I say a very emotional match for Sakiak, yeah. 'Cause I think they'd be building this matchup. She had a tag team match a couple weeks back for God Bless DDT tour. But her run in DDT is good, and I think it'd be a nice farewell match for her. I hope she wins. Just leave it with a happier note. I do expect that, and I do expect some very. I expect some tears happening in that match. I expect a lot of tears flowing, but I think they gonna pull one hell of a great match. Doesn't matter who win or lose. I think this match gonna be really, really um, emotional.
Yep. And again, this also another non-title matchup because, of course, Kai Sakaguchi and Okatani, the reigning, Kitty six-person tag team champions, and so that one, and we should also mention Yamashita, the reigning, also not only the reigning Pro Wrestling Eve champion, but also the Tokyo Joshi Pro Princess of Princess champion as well.
Yes, I think they have their own show as well next week or next month, I believe.
Yeah, and then of course, keeping up with the action. Yeah, but I actually want to make sure I am not skipping any other champs. Hmm. All right, so far no, not. All right, then yeah, Daisuke Sasaki. Yeah, he's going one on one with Tetsuya Endo.
That match could be hard. I know them two go hard in the paint. So I think that match is going to be very stiff. That match could be brawling all over the place. You know that's the style. So I expect shenanigans on that one.
Yeah, and of course, I should mention, yeah, and of course, Endo pretty much made former Universal Champ, KOD Openweight Champ, Tag Team Champ, um, Iron Man. He's pretty much done it all. Of course, King of DDT twice. Yeah,
Yeah,
Endo's pretty much done it all.
pretty much did everything. So nothing you can do.
Yeah, and great. And then it's also go. Yeah, also singles action. Kuroshio, Tokyo, Japan will go one on one against Takeshi Masada. Of course, for those who remember Kuroshio, he was Ikeman.
Boy, I'm so glad he left that damn NXT because they ain't doing shit with him. And him come back to DT, it'll make him feel so much home right now. So I expect him in his jacket.
Yeah,
I expect some dope shit. So it's gonna be a fun homecoming match for him. So I can't wait to see what they're gonna do with him.
man. Remember, his style strong. Hmm.
When
And
him,
it's about to, yeah, I was about to say because always because always I always liked how yeah Ikeman used to roll and stuff because he's hilarious.
yeah, he's really funny. I feel like NXT dropped the ball on him. Like you got great talent, you got great people who behind NXT, but somehow, some way, just drop the ball, and it is proved to you can't, you know, can't handle a great talent when you see one.
Yep. Yeah, then another six-man tag team matchup. Jun Akiyama, Harashima, and Yukio Naya will take on the Voodoo Murders of Jun and Rei Saito and Toshizo.
I can't wait to see the Voodoo Murderers. It's been a while since we talked about Voodoo Murderers. It's been a while since I see them because I think they're in All Japan Pro Wrestling. But if you bring them in with Jun Akiyama, the former DDT Extreme Champion, a badass wrestler, I expect some bad assery in that damn match. And yes, that's a new word, bad assery, bad assery.
Yeah,
So I'm very, very looking forward for that match.
yeah. Actually, I think yeah, I think it already was one, but if it isn't, yeah, you're right. We're making it up now.
Yeah.
Um, then uh, 8-man tag action going on. Sanshiro Takagi, Akito, Makoto Oishi, and Shinichiro Kawamatsu will take on a team of Yoshiatsu, Yoshihiko, Denshoku Dino, and yeah, Super Sasadango Machine.
Oh my God.
Mm.
That's all I gotta say. Cause Dino, he hadn't been the same since
Yeah,
si-
pheromones.
yeah,
Yeah,
since pheromones broke up and he looked like a bum. And he finally won a match though, cause he was struggling to get some dub, but now got his wins back and he feel comfortable, but he not the same without his crew. So it's gonna be a storyline. And that's one thing I love about DT. They pick at you with storyline. But for this one, I'm keeping my eye out for Dino. That's what I'm looking for. But also Yoshitatsu, I can't wait to see him more because he had wrestling DT this year already. Uh Super uh Satadango Machine, he's hilarious. And he did get his mask taken away at one point this year. So it's gonna be a comedy in that match.
yep. Then we got a fatal five-way tag team style. Yeah, as the former tag team champions of Damnation TA. Yeah, that of course being MJ Paul and Cannon. Yeah, yeah, they'll team up against the teams of Kazuma Sumi and Naruki Doi, the burning duo of Yusuke Okada and Yuya Kuroko, the team of Toi Kojima and Yuki Ishida, and then finally Uni and Rukia.
I'm pulling for Damnation TA because they always find a way to win in this situation with a 5-way tag match, in which that's a lot of teams you got to look look forward to. But Damnation gonna pull out a big win in a very sneaky, opportunist way.
Yeah, and like I said, they're wanting to get back to those tag team titles that they just lost earlier this month. So, yeah, they'll definitely want to like get back on that winning track as soon as possible.
Yes, it's gonna be a long road for them to get the tag belts because the tag team is really stacked. New team forming, new teams broke up, but they got a long way to go. Ain't too far from it, but I can see them coming back for the titles.
Yeah, and then of course, 6-woman tag team matchup. Yuki Arai, Moka Miyamoto, and Shino Suzuki will team up against Suzume, Arisu Indo, and Wakana Uehara.
That match could be interesting for that one. So I expect some I expect some dope match or dope moments from that match between these two. So I can't wait to see how they gonna play out for that one.
Yeah. And of course, yeah. By the way, we also should mention, yeah, a couple other, yeah, because we skipped over a lot of championships. Of course, Makoto Oishi, the reigning 040 champion. For those who don't know this, yeah, it's pretty much what it sounds like. He's any champion that's 40 years or older. Actually, specifically have to be over 40. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the parody of under
Would be
30
30.
openweight title.
Yeah, yeah, and of course, yeah, Soma Takao, one half of Romance Dawn, not only one half of the KOD Tag Team Champions, also the reigning World Omori Championship.
Yeah, I've seen it because I've been seeing like different tag team titles. Like I'm trying to remember what kind of titles they have,
Yeah,
but I probably recognize some of it, but pretty much sure.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, it was actually a championship after the yeah Omori Dream Fair. Um, and let's see, of course, then the KOD 10-man tag team championships, like I said, besides Shinya Aoki, who, by the way, did I see Aoki on his card? No, I did. No, I did not. Then of course we got of course the for the 37 Kamina, of course, Yuki Ano, who will be challenging for the KOD openweight title. Let's see, Mao, who's challenging for the Universal title. And then Katsumata. Let's see, Shunma on here. Yep, Shunma's not competing either. Interesting. And of course Toy Kojima, who we mentioned, yeah, going to be part of that. Yeah, going to be part of that fatal 5-way tag team matchup.
Hmm.
And that's going to cover DDT Ultimate Party, like I said, coming up 2 weeks from today, November 12th, for live from Tokyo. Part of the yeah, promoted by Cyber Fight.
Yep. And if you don't have Wrestling Universe, I advise y'all to get it because you would not be disappointing.
All right, yeah. Well, let's see. Since we're and since also coming up Saturday, yeah, of course, 1 o'clock Eastern, live on Peacock. We got WWE's Crown Jewel, and now this match is starting to fill up a little bit. Of course, main event, undisputed WWE Universal Championship on the line as our Roman Reigns defense against LA Knight.
Yeah, it's gonna be a great match. We know who will win this one. Be Roman Reigns. So
And that
unfortunately,
will be acknowledged. Yeah.
yeah.
See how we did. See, folks, how we do. Of course, World Heavyweight title on the line. Seth freaking Rollins defense against Drew McIntyre.
I see another great match. Um, we pretty much knew who gonna win this one. It's gonna be Seth Rollins, and we will see a heel turn with Drew McIntyre. But it's no surprise unless we get a cash in by Damian Priest. But it's gonna be a great match between these two guys.
Yeah, and no, but I wouldn't be surprised if Rollins does lose this because remember he is one of the two people who have lost a heavyweight championship over in Saudi Arabia.
That's true. Crown he did lose his title, Crown Jewel, to the Fiend in
Yep.
a Falls Count Anywhere match.
Yeah. Rest easy there, Bray.
Oh yes.
I am more championship action on the line as Rhea Ripley defends in a 5-way against Nia Jax, Shayna Baszler, Zoe Stark, and Raquel Rodriguez.
A very entertaining match, but Rhea Ripley gonna retain her title.
Yeah, well, because like even though mommy's gonna be pretty targeted, yeah, I was like, yeah, she's gonna find a way to retain this one. And speaking of women's championships, Io Sky will defend against the woman she cashed in on at SummerSlam and the EST Bianca Belair.
I do smell a new champion. Bianca Belair become the new women's champion
Mm,
because they try to build something up with her, with somebody.
mm. Yeah, I could see it, but then again, at the same time, I'm like, mm, I think like everybody's really selling for Io right now, and I think they're wanting to keep this one until like Bailey's really cleared, and they want to really determine how they want to go with the story for Bailey finally getting a championship back and whatnot. So
Oof. If that be the case, then if that be the case, then her retain the title and have Bailey turn on her, and then have uh damage
Dakota,
control. Yeah, Dakota have the damage control breaking up. It's kind of like the mirror version of the Outcast without the shoe.
yeah, yeah, I just wish you. Yeah,
Oh God, yes, and the orange. If you know,
yeah,
you know.
yeah, yeah, especially if you saw like in let's see, one final championship on the line. Rey Mysterio defends the United States title against Logan Paul.
You know what? I'm confident that Logan Paul is going to be a new champion
Mhm.
because he did say he want to win a WWE championship or any championship in WWE, but in him winning the United States title, that's going to be the talk of the town.
Yep. As if he's not there already. Yeah, I'm feeling Logan's gonna be a new champion too. Then solo action, and no pun intended, but John Cena 1-on-1 against Solo Sikoa.
This could be up in the air. If Cena wins, then they gotta do something with Cena and moving him forward. If Solo wins, okay, it's time for him to pull the trigger and have some gold, have some title. Because right now he been in WWE for like main roster for a good year,
Yep.
and he's not winning any title. He probably end up being the same boat as Bronson Reed right now. Not Bronson Reed, Jonah right now because
Yeah,
he ain't win no championship either.
that's true. And then last but not least, yeah, you got Cody Rhodes and then Senior Money in the Bank in one half of the WWE Tag Team Champions, Damian Priest.
Yeah, he ain't complete his story, but it's part of his chapters.
Yep.
So him winning, yeah, it's pretty much there.
Of course, that'll be Saturday's Crown Jewel coming to you live from Saudi Arabia. Saturday at 1 Eastern. You can catch it exclusively on the Peacock. But
Ooh, speaking of Peacock, have you seen that documentary, Superfan?
I have not actually.
It's really good. It came out like well, it supposed to came out back in 2021, but now it's available. But it's a really good documentary. He talked about how he got into wrestling and how he sees so many people, and also he especially talked about his mother. That was very emotional, and him, want to take his own life after his mother passed. Like he tried to do like 3 times. It's very sad, but also very uh, inspiring when I watch it. It's like 30 minute, like 30 or 40 minute documentary, but it's really good. I think that's one of my under the radar favorite for documentary,
Yeah.
but it's really good.
Oh wait, is this the yeah? Wait, is it that one dude that's always in that damn like green tank top or whatever? And it's like you literally
Hmm.
see him like going all the way back to. All right, seriously, I wanted to find out about this dude because, like, even if you go back to like early '80s WWE, and matter of fact, I remember this because and matter of fact, one time he even got involved in a Piper's Pit, like at Madison Square Garden with Paul Orndorff and Bobby the Brain Heenan, and it was like,
Hmm.
yo, I swear to you, I see this dude and like even at WC. Matter of fact, I think he was in the intro to one of the Great American Bashes or whatnot. I think it was the '91 version, but yeah,
Yeah.
I swear, like every time I see this dude, it was like, and actually, I'm about to say, I think this has been long overdue because, like I said, I can't think of a single show that man has not been at.
You know what's funny? Because I've been watching him every single video. I'm like, dang, he's everywhere. And yeah, he's a true super fan. I think he was in AEW at one point. He's
Yep,
in WCW.
he's been in
I don't,
TNA.
T- yeah, definitely.
But the
Uh,
only thing I'd probably say I probably haven't seen him at has been DDT. That's about it.
I don't think he can handle DT. Out, matter of fact, I want to say he was in ECW. I could be
Yep,
wrong,
he
but
was. He
he,
was. Mhm.
I think it was Hardcore Heaven or November to Remember. It's one of two. It's
Yep.
in 97, 98, I believe.
Yeah. But he was
But
definitely one of them. 'Cause,
I mean, I would love to see you do the video or do a documentary on. Then if they do a sequel for Superfan,
yeah.
the guy with the T-shirt and the red cap,
Yeah.
the blue shirt guy, that's the one I want to see. Uh
Or not, or the Hawaiian shirt guy from ECW.
oh, the Star Hat guy.
Yeah. Mhm.
I think that could be next. I think that if they do a Hall of Fame about ECW, I think that would be a documentary about him. I would love to see that happening. But that much, you know what? You know what's fucked up? They never ever reveal how he got all them tickets because them tickets is not cheap at all. From doing that back in the day, I pretty much back in the day, what, 700, $600 back in the day till now, it's like for WrestleMania, it's like a goddamn car note, and for Raw, at least four, no, 60 to $90. So he should be good because I remember me and my crew,
Yeah.
we got good ticket like almost midway.
Well,
To,
he must be doing something good considering he lives in New York. So
oh that's true. Plus he go backstage all the time, and I don't know what he do for a living, but god damn it, they must have paid him really really good.
yeah. But man, I would tell you this, like that dude would definitely be a. But I could definitely think of one event I've seen frequently yet. Halloween Havoc. Yeah.
Ah yes, the one of the most fun pay per view, and not only the NWA, WCW, and of course WWE, or should I say NXT. When you think about Halloween Havoc, you think about storyline, fun concept stage, in which you would never forget about the stage, and gimmicks and matches. And also, we see some great matches take place in Halloween Havoc and NXT, um, including a lights out match, which is like a street fight in the dark. But if you want to go back to classic, like spin a wheel, make a deal.
Yep.
Um, what was it? But Judy Bagwell on a forklift. Uh, I mean, there's all kind of great moments, but around 99 and 2000, it wasn't a pleasant to remember, sadly.
No, actually, I can even throw in parts of '98 too, but that's another story for another time.
Yeah, I, that's the one DDP and Goldberg.
Yeah, yeah, and they cut and it ran over, and they had to show the entire match on Nitro the next night.
Yeah, but they did win when DP won wrestler of the year at WCW and won for the best match of the year for WCW. But yeah, I remember that. Also, Hulk Hogan, Ultimate Warrior, which that was terrible.
Yeah,
But yeah, that's the event that people really want to forget, but they want to cherish. It's kind of like back and forth, like yeah, we like it, and then sweep it on the rug with the Halloween Havoc.
yeah, and yeah, I think I had like Halloween Havoc because like I kind of had mixed bags when it came to this event because like some of the matches on there could have been like, eh. Yeah, I would have thrown some of them away and just like probably the main matches could have been a little bit better. And then again, some of the big matches, yeah, they didn't exactly live up to the hype either. And yeah, of course, you just mentioned one of the biggest ones in Hogan and Warrior. Yeah, which by the way, Hulk, did your ego really need that one back, dude? Like seriously.
That's something that people are not gonna forget. And
Mm,
also Kevin Nash versus Scott Hall. That
yeah.
one, it was underwhelming, I would say. Um, Bret Hart Sting. One of those matches could have been a dream match, but it turned out to be a fart and a win because Sting got his ass beat by Bret Hart, which we didn't see that coming.
Oh, that baseball bat, yeah, especially. Yeah. Oh, and then yeah, then of course Buff faking his neck injury. So
Ew, that was that was eerie when both Bagwood did that because neck injury and pro wrestling, that's something you don't play around with. And him
or no,
faking,
wait, or no, he was just faking like oh he was just faking like he wanted revenge against Scott and it turned out they never left the NWO. That was what happened.
mm,
But
that,
I gotta say, like with all that and oh yeah, wait a minute. I'd be remiss if we didn't mention the Chamber of Horrors matchup.
okay, where's
Yeah.
my flag?
Yeah.
I would say flag on the play because I give him a pass. Because back in the day, they were creative.
Yeah.
The execution wasn't perfect,
Yeah.
but I get what they're trying to do.
I like the idea of it though. I like
Yeah,
the yeah, because yeah, but as you said, the execution doesn't always go. Yeah, and yeah, plus that was also true with the first spin the wheel make the deal because yeah, like all the matches, like the coal miner's glove, yeah, wasn't exactly the best match I think Sting and Jake could have done.
oof, a coal mine match with a glove. That was, I mean, it wasn't that bad,
Yeah,
but they were very creative. Like the one thing I do give them credit for is that was a theme pay-per-view for NWA slash
yeah,
WCW, or shall I say the earlier, uh, or shall I say midway through the NWA before they turned WCW. The Halloween Havoc, it got a theme. Spin wheel, make a deal. That was their version of Tuesday Taboo or Cyber Sunday without the internet. So with that, you looking forward to see that type of match. Like, what kind of match is gonna be? We got the lights out pole or dungeon of doom match or bury alive match, and where the match is gonna be, they got the wrestler in it, and that's what makes it so great, make it so different from other WCW or NWA slash WCW pay per view, different from War Game, different from World War Three at the time, or I take it back, not World War Three, War Game, uh,
like Russell.
Starcade, yeah, Wrestle War, Slamboree with no Starcade with a lottery pick
Yeah,
bowl, no battle bowl.
Inevitable. Yeah.
hmm So they make themselves different, and plus they make themselves different as a company from WWF because at that time WWF is not doing that. At that
Yep.
time, they must straight up entertainment and give you the match what you want, no matter what. But WCW or NWA WCW, they different. They want to do something brand new and be alternative for pro wrestling.
I will say this though, that Halloween Havoc, I think could have been a little more creative than it did. And don't get me wrong, like some of the designs and whatnot were actually pretty cool. But yeah, I'm thinking they actually could have done more with it. Like especially if you were to make like the entryways like a big pumpkin shape or whatever. And especially like let me see what else they could have done.
Cool, like a graveyard or something.
Yeah, they did kind of had it, or yeah, or maybe like at the at the yeah, like or with the rampway, just have like a graveyard entrance or something like that.
hmm I mean,
Yeah.
you could always remember that stage because that's one of the most coolest stage in the '90s is the Halloween Havoc stage. Because when you think about Halloween Havoc,
Yeah,
you think about
tombstones all around and the and the pumpkins and everything. Yeah.
like it's one of the most beloved stage. Like if you go back playing WWE 2K right now, you remember that stage, and plus it's more colorful and it's a theme. They keep it up with the theme for October. That's the best thing about it. Like once October hit, you're looking for Halloween Havoc, and I feel like '89 through '90s or '97,
Yeah.
I think that's where the best Halloween Havoc run. Even with the different design, but just the best run because the match, the style, the concept. Even though they threw away the spin the deal 90,
Yeah, after 93. Which by the way, that match was a lot better because with Cactus and Vader and
with that's gonna be a classic with the whole story with him losing the ear in Germany and the whole 9 yards. But
no,
during that time, there was more hardcore as it is. Like 92, 93, oh, 91, 92, 93. That's where that was most hardcore for WCW. But you threw in Halloween Havoc is 3 time hardcore because the spin wheel make a deal. But if you think about Halloween Havoc, the most talked about Halloween Havoc to this day is '97. Uh, the only 2 matches we can talk about
no.
is Macho Man no, excuse me. Oh no, no, 3 matches.
Yeah,
Macho Man Randy Savage and DDP, Rey Mysterio versus Eddie Guerrero, and of course Hulk Hogan and Roddy Piper in a steel cage match.
yeah,
Those 3 will stood of test of time, and the pay per view as a whole. I mean, it's this you can't go wrong with it, including with the NWO. But if you think about Halloween Havoc '97, it could be one of the greatest pay per views, the list of greatest of all time. Just those 3 matches that carry the event in a
yeah.
separate way.
I would. Yeah, fortunately, like Piper and Hogan wound up. Yeah, that didn't wind up going so hot, unfortunately, because
The fan,
again, like Starcade, this was another match Hogan lost clean, but the title wasn't on the line. But I do remember the fan jumping in afterwards, and yeah,
that's the reason why I brought that up because the fan and the fan come over the cage, jump in, and I don't know what's I okay as a fan who don't know it's kayfabe, his attention was he tried to save Roddy Piper and beat up NWO, but he doesn't know it is kayfabe,
Yeah.
and he got his ass beat from everybody. I mean, when he got his ass beat from everybody, the ref, security, Hogan, Randy Savage, they all beat his ass.
Yeah, I think even Bischoff did.
Bishop, everybody got a piece of it, in which I don't get it. By the time there was no internet, well,
Yeah.
computer,
There
damn,
was, but it was kind of still like relatively new. But here's
yeah.
what I'm thinking: how the hell y'all let that fan even get that far up in the first one? I was like, yeah, I was about to say, y'all need. Yeah, I was about to say, y'all ain't had no young security up in there. No disrespect to Doug Dillinger or whatnot, but damn, WCW had a frequent habit of letting fans like get involved in these situations too. And
It's
not that WWE didn't either, but still.
they got a compilation about fans jumping in, and I see more WCW than we see in WWE.
Mhm.
ECW only twice the whole year, the whole entire run, I believe. And only time ECW let them in is like a celebration or bring your weapon to the match. No, bring your weapon to the show match.
Yeah.
But the WCW, man, Halloween Havoc with the fans coming over. I mean, that's dangerous because you never know what their fans might do, and they don't think proper. They think this shit is real. And NWO, they got away with a lot of shit because if we have internet or social media back then, I don't. Okay, you still see a fans jumping over the fence, but still, it won't be that bad. But it was crazy. But the steel cage match was pretty good. Not the greatest, but it was pretty good. Um, big ass cage too. I just noticed that it was a big ass cage in WCW. It wasn't on an apron till later. Huge cage and wobbly. But also one of the most classic match is Rey Mysterio Jr. versus Eddie Guerrero for the cruiserweight title.
Yep.
You talking about story in the ring and behind the scene because originally Rey Mysterio was supposed to lose that match, but Eddie Guerrero fight against it and let him win the title because he was willing to take the fine or get fired. In which that is mad respect for Eddie Guerrero because us,
Let's remember why that was such a big deal, because remember, not only was Eddie's title on the line, but so was Ray's mask.
yes, and that mask, even the world pro wrestling, the mask is very, very important in the world of lucha libre because that's their identity. And when you take that mask or lose the mask, you pretty much lose your identity and you, your careers be different for the better, which I see in Japan and CMWL. But in America, it's totally different because once you lose your mask, it's like, okay, it's a mask. In which that's what Eric Bishop was fighting to take the mask off, in which I don't know why, but it did have a great moment, great matches and moves. It was like beyond way ahead of the time. People bring up Will Ospreay, but like Rey Mysterio, he was way ahead of his game. Like uh, top top rope flipping DDT. Um, Eddie Guerrero move was more strict and more impactful. Rey Mysterio is more fast and quick. So between these two guys to compete each other, that match was the highlight of Halloween Havoc, and even for the WCW Cruiserweight title, and they raised the bar for that, for storytelling wise.
Yep. Um, then you also think about then when you think about Halloween Havoc, you think about the surprises that came about. And of course, one of the ones that stood out to me the most was 1991. And what started off as a bad gimmick, well, yeah, it turned out to be the start of a rise because, of course, remember the WCW Phantom turned out to be none other than the debuting ravishing Rick Rude.
Ooh, yes. He definitely made an impact in WCW for him doing that. And that was the best part about it, is keeping the element of surprise. Because like I said, there was no such thing as social media. There was
Yep.
no such thing as wrestling Inc. or wrestling news. It's like you gotta tune in to see what's about to happen, and for that to happen is very unheard of. And Rick Rude did it, and he made an impact. Um,
Yeah, although like in some ways you kind of knew it was Rude, mostly because how he hit the Rude Awakening earlier in the night, and then for those who are watching at home, yeah, Shivani literally said literally said the words Rude Awakening. So
yeah, that's a dead giveaway. To be honest, that's a definitely dead giveaway. But if you think about Halloween Heavy, then you gotta look at the later years, and
no, I give you another one. How about '94? The betrayal that nobody thought they'd see.
mm, the
Yeah, when Brutus was the masked man that had been attacking Hulk Hogan.
oh yes, the rise of Zodiac.
Yeah, and the Butcher and the Booty Man and all the other 500 gimmicks that WCW gave him. Yeah,
Yeah, Demon Legal was a man with 1,000 holes, and old boy got 1,000 gimmicks, and
yeah.
that was that was a different time.
Yeah. And then you saw like the earthquake come over and now become avalanche, and the Kevin Sullivan all link up to become the Three Faces of Fear.
hmm
Yeah, and just after Hogan defeated Ric Flair in a cage match, where Flair's where both men's careers were on the line.
That's when they got Mister T in it as a referee.
Yep.
Huh? Yeah, I remember that one. That was very entertaining. Because you got Sherry, she was there, and she tried to save Ric Flair, and that didn't work.
Yep.
But it's like you're watching WrestleMania 1 over again because it got Mr. T.
Then let's see, and then and perhaps oh Lord. I something else we forgot when we were talking about bad things associated with Halloween Havoc. Yeah. How the hell did we forget that monster truck deal with them?
Okay, I gotta throw a flag on that one.
Oh, I better hear this one.
That match was genius. Cause let me tell you something. Way before Fast and Furious, we got Fast and Trucks. So I give them all the credit for that. That's one of the most genius match of all time. We using trucks for match. And what really tipped it off is Hulk Hogan and Giant, and they were fighting on top of the roof, and Giant tried to attack him. Hogan pretty much push him out, and you see Hogan, and you see Giant fall into the pool, or not pool, into the ocean.
Yep.
And everybody thought he was dead, but he was not dead. He just came out dry as a whistle in the end of the match and cost Hulk Hogan the title with him and Yeti.
Speaking of things we love to forget, yeah.
Oh, Yeti.
Jimmy Hart actually backstabbing Hogan on this one.
Yeah, and
and Luger.
Yeah, let's not forget Hulk Hogan shaved mustache. That really caused it at all.
Yeah.
I think that was like 94, so what, 95?
Yeah,
That's where, what's funny, 95, that's where the start, no, 96, 96, that was start the NWO, I think.
yeah,
That,
but 95, yeah, Hogan gave a sneak preview of himself as Hollywood because remember, he came out in the black and he didn't have the mustache, as you mentioned.
hmm so that was like a big teaser, but it was with Hogan, it would be Sting. I wish I would love to see that, even though he did join the NWO later on, which that's kind of coincidence. But yeah, the monster truck match, that was way ahead of this time. Can we see that happen again this year? Unless you're DT Pro Wrestling, that's the only way I can see that. But in WWE, they would tear that shit to shred if they do that again.
Mm.
Even though I would love to see that happen in NXT, but they would tear that shit to shred.
Yeah.
But
Then of course, since you mentioned 96, well, after Hogan, yeah, after Hogan wound up defeating Macho Man, and then he get a blast from the past. Yeah, as Rowdy Roddy Piper would make his WCW debut. Mm.
yeah, that was a very interesting time. Brad Piper stayed there for a little bit until he went back to WWF as a president of WWF for a short period of time, and then right back to WWE.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Now, actually, he left WWE as their president, and then yeah, when he joined Hogan, that was like what set up their Starcade match, and then of course, well, Roddy wanted to quit there, and then Hogan baited him up for the match at Super Brawl. Mm, mm,
Mm.
mm. But anyways, yeah. Well, that was like WWE's, but to give NXT's Halloween Havoc a little bit, yeah. Of course, bringing back the spin the wheel, yeah, spin the wheel, make the deal for, and yeah, Johnny Gargano, yeah, yeah, finally, um, yeah, actually beat Damian Priest for the North American titles. Yeah, that, yeah, then Dexter Loomis, a man who was made for Halloween. Yeah, yeah, of course that haunted House of Terror match with Cameron Grimes, and then yeah, another spin the wheel me. Yeah, it was a tables. Yeah, well, actually a TLS. Yeah, tables, ladders, and scares with Io Shirai defeating Candice LeRae to remain the women's champ in that one. Mm.
hmm
Then, of course, next year, yeah, let's see, we had yeah, next year, speaking of surprises, we had the Trick or Street fight, which was Chucky Shoots, where Mandy Rose began her run as the NXT Women's Champion. Um, Actually, it was a night all for Toxic Attraction because, yeah, because of course Gigi and JC won the women's tag team titles in a triple threat ladder match.
Mm. Oh yes, I remember that one. That was the reign of the toxic attraction.
Yep. And then yeah, and then of course Imperium defeated the then undefeated MSK to become the NXT Tag Team Champions in a lumberjack O'Lantern match.
Very creative, but that was a good match too.
Yeah, and then of course main event Tommaso Ciampa defending successfully the NXT title against Braun Breaker.
I remember that match when Braun Breaker slipped slipped up on a top turnbuckle.
Yeah, trying to go for that sky high bulldog like his dad did.
Yeah, but he, ooh, He fucked that up real bad. But
Yep.
it was one hell of a good match. That was during the NXT 2.0 era.
Yeah.
Oof, that with that era, yeah, I criticized that NXT kind of like the Hulk Hogan and Impact era. But however, we went through it, and I would say they had some good key moments, even with Halloween Havoc. So I give him props for that.
And of course, yeah, the following year, now Breaker becoming the champion. He successfully defended in a triple threat match against Ilya Dragunov and JD McDonough. There's one. Let's see. We had Apollo Crews and Grayson Waller in a casket match. That was
Oh
one
yeah,
of the spin with, and then Roxanne Perez defeated Cora Jade in a Weapons Wild match. And by the way, both of those are spin the wheels make the deal.
mm-hmm.
Let's see. We had Julius Creed um defeat Damon Kemp in an ambulance match, and of course had Kemp won, and Brutus would have had to leave NXT.
Oh yeah.
Yep. And then ladder match, yeah, Wesley earning his yeah, beginning his historic run as NXT North American champion, defeating Carmelo Hayes, Oro Mensah, Von Wagner, and Nathan Fraser.
That was one hell of a good match. That was a really good match, to be honest.
Yep. Then let's see. And then of course go to this year's Halloween Havoc. Of course, yeah, the first 2 night Halloween Havoc. Yeah, congratulations, Lyra Valkyria becoming the new NXT Women's Champion, defeating Becky Lynch. And,
I don't think anybody saw that coming, including me. I was like, okay, you can see her win the title, lose the match, and then seeing her winning the title, that was like the holy shit moment right there. But great
yeah.
match though.
Yep. And also, yeah, speaking of new champions, yeah. Yep. The Don and Stacks got a teachable moment. Yeah.
Yes.
Chase you becoming the new tag team champions, but no, without a little controversy, though, courtesy of JC Jane.
Yeah, she had to cheat to help them win, and now they try to go for the women tag team title soon.
Yeah, and then we had yeah, by the way, this Halloween Havoc was all about the lady. Well, at least night one was all about the ladies because Roxanne Perez and Kiana James in a Devil's Playground match, and Blair Davenport, Gigi Dolan in a Lights Out match. Both of those spin the wheels and make the deals. You know,
Mm-hmm.
Also, we had the semifinals of the NXT Women's Breakout Tournament as Kalani Jordan and Ariana defeated Ariana Grace, aka Santino's daughter. Yeah, and Lola Vice defeated Carmen Petrovich in the other semifinals. So
I'm still pulling for Lona Vice to win.
yeah, the former Valerie Lourdes, the MMA fighter.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, we'd be remiss if we didn't mention that we had the debut of Brian Pillman Jr. as Lexus King.
Good start. I wish he didn't get rid of Brian Pillman Jr. because I feel like there is so much universal storyline with Brian Pillman Jr. which he can carry. Like with that, he got so much material for Brian Pillman Sr. Like if he would bring back like, hey, I'm a if I would have voted for him, I was have him say, "I'm gonna finish where my father started. I'm gonna win the championship," and he would pull out some lot of Easter egg from the past, like, "Well, since you didn't, book my father, or the way you guys book me, I'm gonna wrestle a pencil," and he bring out a big ass pencil.
Yeah,
That would have been epic. Lot of Easter egg.
yeah.
I
But
would
then
not.
again, I was like,
Mm,
but then again, you just pulled a Cody with them, just a little bit.
well, that too. I mean, they would well, that'd be good for NXT going after AEW. And plus, if we bring back the pistol, that'd be more ratings.
Yep.
That 9 millimeter Pillman. If he bring that shit back, oh my god, that'd be a T-shirt selling right there. Brian Pillman 9 millimeter.
Oh, if you had like Austin with them, but no, yeah. But wait a
Awesome.
minute. Actually, that may be one thing we may not want Pillman to finish, but that's no story no time.
I mean, he could. Who he can't do that to? Dijak. Cause Dijak is all about law, so I could see him do that with him. He cannot do it with Carmelo Hayes. That'd be too much controversial. But damn sure can't do a
Or
trick.
Trick.
Yeah, oh god, if they do that, that will be a big plot for NXT. Why you gotta get shot? The part of the storyline. Oh, I can see him feuding with somebody, but with new character, if people think he look like Joey Janelle,
Yeah.
um, I probably give some time. I say give some time, see what they can do with him. Do I see a great potential with him? I mean, I see him in MOW. He was great in MOW. AEW, I said missed opportunity on AEW part. Uh, extremely,
Especially at the dark side of the ring. Yeah.
yes, that one. And after MGF cuss him out and disrespect the family, but for this one, Lexus King, I see him being the next North American champion, but he gotta be believable. And right now, with the character, since you handicap yourself, what can you do? Like MOW, you present yourself. He was great in MOW, like tag team champion with Davey Boy Smith Jr. Uh
Yeah,
Davey
Ronnie
Hart Smith.
yeah.
Yeah, Davey Hart Smith Jr. I keep on saying call him boy. Hart Smith Jr. Uh AEW missed opportunity, and for this one, like this is your
Well, he
second.
went by both of them, I think. So, yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah. Speaking of the North American title, yeah, yeah, that brings us to this week's Halloween Havoc. Yeah, which of course, yeah, we have, but it is, of course, but I'll get to that in a moment. Of course, the main event, of course, Ilya Dragunov defending against Carmelo Hayes. Oh, we've seen these two go at it twice before. Yeah, who gets the rubber match?
I got a feeling that Dragunov gonna win this one because Carmelo Hayes he tried to go for the title, but I think he go for a darker path, try to get this title back to become the two-time NXT champion. Uh, but I got a feeling Trick Williams gonna pop up somewhere.
All right, then as mentioned, speaking of championships, Dominic Mysterio defends the North American title against Nathan Frazier.
Dominic will retain because he can show us he can wrestle and he can show us he can put a good match in stores. He can show us that he can tell great story in the ring. Nathan Frazier, one hell of a good wrestler, great wrestler. And I see a lot of great things with him, but they gonna keep the title on Dominic for as long as possible, as long as Judgment Day is hot. So
Yep.
Dominic gonna retain.
There we go. And now Chase Shoot's already got one set of tag team titles. Will they get another? As Chelsea Green and Piper Niven defend the WWE Women's Tag Team titles against Thea Hale and JC Jane.
Yes, it's time. It's time to take the tag team titles off the Piper Nevin and Chelsea Green. Like very random, very odd. And Piper Nevin still just like Awesome Kong and TNA days. I think it's time for Chase to earn another goal, and it will build a, a very interesting story in Chase U. So I would love to see that happening.
Then, for our third spin the wheel, make the deal, you have tables, ladders, and scares again as the Creeds battle Angel and Humberto.
That's gonna be the match of the night. We can see what all four of them can do, and when you throw the weapons into it, I do expect some OMG moments.
And at brothers versus cousins, give a new twist to a family feud. And,
Yeah,
no,
yeah, it really is, and I'm surprised them two ain't part of the LWO, the cousins.
and hey, it might eventually. Who knows? Of course, women's breakout finals. Yeah, Kalani Jordan and Lola Vice going at it, and
I'm pulling for Low Advice because the Instagram, the way she wrestles, the fans, they're gonna pull that trigger. And I hate to say this, but I think people already forgotten about Nikia Lion.
yeah, yeah, that could be true. Let's see. Also, Fallon Henley going 1-on-1 against Tiffany Stratton.
I see Tiffany wins because it's a redemption story.
Yep, and yeah, even though like Fallon's also had her moments with her, but it's like, yeah, yeah, Tiffany's definitely trying to get back on track to make sure her stock stays hot. So, and then finally, yeah, Mr. Stone goes 1-on-1 against Braun Breaker.
that's gonna be a twist and turns. If we don't see Von Ragnar, then I see Braun Breaker win.
And yeah, I think like Braun wins, but then that's when Wagner shows up because he'll probably, yeah, because like after the match duel when he does the stair spot, yeah, that's when Wagner shows up.
Yes, that's an obvious return. Yeah, I can see that.
Right, and there's Halloween Havoc, of course, Tuesday night, 8 Eastern 7 Central on USA. Yeah, and I had to say, like, this has been a hell Halloween Havoc. Of course, we got, let's see, of course, we talked about Crown Jewel. We got the Super Tag League finals all coming up this week. Power Struggle, and then of course next week got DDT with the Universe Party. Um, like I said, Noah just had their event last night. Yeah, I tell you, like wrestling in the full, yeah, it definitely heating up. Let's see, what else do we have coming up? I, oh yeah, we just mentioned. Yeah, we just mentioned. Yeah, with the new year for Pro Wrestling Noah. Of course, at Ariake Arena on January 2nd, Keno will defend the GHC Heavyweight Championship against Manabu Soya.
Mm.
It's going to be a hell of a shoot, and then we also got, and then of course, New Japan Road getting ready to kick off mid November on the on the 17th to 19th. And let's see. Oh, by the way, for those of you in the Dallas area, New Japan Strong's going to present Lone Star Shootout on November 10th at the um, Curtis Colwell Center in Garland, Texas. And so check that out. That's 7 o'clock. Yeah, 7 o'clock Central Time down near Garland. I believe tickets still available for that. Oh, and then of course November 20th, World Tag League kicks off, and we should be having the brackets in the next couple of days for that.
Yes, can't wait to see that. And also the same month, we get the NBA G1 Climax next
Yeah,
month.
Tim, I see with the end season tournament. Yeah, might as well be one.
Yeah, just the way how that got, just the way they had that bracket look. I'm like, they must have watched New Japan because I swear to God, that look so damn familiar.
Yeah, and then of course Wrestle Kingdom 18, January 4th, as always, and of course the main event for that one for the IWGP Heavyweight Championship, Sonata versus Naito.
Yeah, I think this is gonna be on one nighter, so no more two nights. So, yeah, that's gonna be one hell of a Wrestle Kingdom in which they always pull out a banger. So I know they got more storyline to see. I think more storyline gonna unfold by next month by the Super Junior Final, World Tag League, Power Struggle, and New Japan Road. I think
Mhm.
so. Yeah, I expect some more stuff to unfold towards Wrestle Kingdom. Only 2 months away or 3 months away. So yeah, time fly fast.
Yeah, then let's see, also got some more news for MLW's got Fightland coming up on November 18th. So right, same time as Full Gear.
Oh Jesus, yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, and Mass Actor just announced for the World Championship. Yeah, it'll be Alex Kane defending against Jacob Fatu.
That's gonna be one hell of a match, and that's gonna be tough because it's been a while since Jacob Fatu go for his title since he lost the title to Alex Hammerstone
Yeah.
2 years, 2 years ago.
Yeah,
I remember that was 2 years ago, like during summertime. But yeah, this is time to. I don't know. I'm split. I split in the middle for that one.
yeah, because let me see. Oh no, actually, actually it was fall of 21 where Hammerstone beat Fatu.
Okay. Yeah, that was 2 years ago. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, as a matter of fact, matter of fact, October. So, yeah, ironically enough, at Fightland 2 years ago is when it happened. Yeah.
talk about full circle. A big full circle.
Yeah. Let's see, right now that's the only match announced for that. And let's see here. On Ring of Honor side, Yeah, it looks like I got yeah, I believe we should be having final battle coming up in December. This one also going to be yeah, this one also going to be in Garland at the Colwell Center, and that'll be on December 15th. And so got a lot of stuff there. Of course, Survivor Series also in Chicago on the 25th. Enjoy your Thanksgiving weekend there.
Hmm.
Yeah. Gonna be loaded for the holidays.
Yeah, it's gonna be one hell of a good fall. I
And
can tell. And let's not forget about Survivor Series. That's gonna be a big question mark because we don't know who's what going to happen. Uh, I'm pretty sure we have War Game. That's for sure. I think we have a War Game.
yeah,
Likely.
and yeah, and then again, like I said, we also got Full Gear coming up, and we all know these matches already signed that MJF will defend the AEW Championship against Switchblade Jay White. And so, what's it going to be? Or actually, let me rephrase that one. What's it going to triple B? Will it be Big Burberry belt or will it be Bang Bang belt?
If Jay White win and he get the Bang Bang belt, I hope the guy he change it to the design of the title
Hmm.
or change the strap. He changed the strap to
Oh,
gold.
yeah. Oh, he
Ooh.
will, and not just gold, Bullet Club gold.
I swear for the Lord, I'm gonna ask the belt make me another AEW belt with a gold strap.
Yeah.
Because if he did that, man, oh my god! And with a Bang Bang Gold, with a Bang Bang Gang T-shirt, which I'm definitely gonna get.
Yep.
This be a good look for Jay White. And not only that, MJF get to defend that the Ring of Honor tag team title too against
Yep.
the Guns. So he either walk away with two titles, or
Or
he
get owned by BCG.
yeah, or
Hmm.
losing all the titles.
Yep. Well, at least one thing we know he won't lose is his Dynamite Diamond rings because man's got one for the thumb.
Yeah, that's the he must be the Tom Brady or Michael Jordan of that diamond ring because nobody else is gonna win it.
No. And 19, he won 20, won 20. Yep, that's right. 5 time. Yeah, he's 5 for 5. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, we got the AW Women's Championship. Sakara Shida defends against the timeless Tony Storm.
I would love to see Tony Storm wins, but Cheetah just got her title, so I'm split in the middle with that one.
Do remember Full Gear's out in Los Angeles, and you know, Hollywood stars love to show up big. So,
Ah. Then I guess Tony Storm may walk away with the title with the help of with Luther.
but then again, you know what? But then again, you know what? If Tony loses at Full Gear, that could create one hell of a movie next. But
Oh, oh god, yeah, the silent film. That's gonna be something.
yep. Then finally, 6-man tag match. We'll have the TNT champion Christian Cage teaming up with Luchasaurus and McQueen against Sting, Darby Allin, and the mystery partner.
I want to say Adam Copeland, but that wouldn't be much a mystery. Uh, for damn sure it can't be Ric Flair. I don't think nobody want to see that. It, oof. I want to say Jungle Boy, but that will be weird.
Mm. Well, yeah, I can't see it being Jack. And yeah, and then again, it's like, we know it's not going to be Adam Copeland. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm. Now I'm trying to think who would Sting and Darby actually. Yeah. Oh hell no. I pray it ain't Ric Flair.
As I said, I don't think it'll be Ric Flair.
And
It's gonna be
even though
some.
Christian did run his mouth about him, but still.
Yeah, he did, but
Hmm.
wait a minute. It could be one of the free agents.
Hmm.
I'm thinking either like Shelton Benjamin, Dolph Ziggler.
Hmm. Definitely had to be somebody Christian had a history with.
Psh, can't be Chris Jericho. That'd be
Um,
weird.
and besides, Jericho's like going to be over in Japan, like with Takeshita. So,
Hmm.
um, yeah, but then again, I was like, could also have a reunion of Los Stingo Nobles. Yeah.
Ha, Tatsuya Naito.
Hmm. Or Shingo.
Shingo will be a good look. Uh, hell, it's gotta be some. It's gotta be. Ooh, you know what? You know what?
Oh,
I will say Great Muda, but he retired. But
yeah.
we did see him do that miss at Noah.
Hmm. And whoever it is, I'm expected Sting and Darby to keep this one like tight-lipped right now. But yeah, and of course we'll probably have more matches announced throughout the week too. Um, and on a side note, yeah, yeah, I gotta admit I was a little bit shocked on this one. A big loss in the entertainment world. The great Matthew Perry passed away last night. Of course, for those who know, Matthew was, of course, Chandler and Friends, and, and of course, we in an indirect wrestling comments because we know his TV wife Courtney Cox was married to former WCW champion David Arquette. So there you go, got a
This,
weird sort of six degrees of separation there.
yeah, it's pretty much connecting to all wrestling. Yeah, that's a huge loss. Loss. When I heard that, I'm like, the way he passed away, it was kind of pretty sad, and he always be remembered being a great actor, great person, and all the good things, all the wonderful things. So it's really sad we lost a great actor in the world entertainment.
Yeah, and yeah, I'm trying to think if it and yeah, and thinking there was another. I was trying to see if there was another tie-in between because I was almost certain there was one. But oh yeah, and of course, oh you know what? Because did Michael Clark Duncan host an episode of Raw once? Yeah.
In the past, yes.
Yeah, and there you go. So, and of course, remember Matthew started them in the whole 9 yards. So yeah, we definitely got had a couple of the, but yeah, definitely thoughts to him. And you know, there's also we want to remind you guys first and foremost, please, if you're going out this Tuesday night, please make sure that you're wearing something relatively light, even though I know like most of the costumes won't be, but just carry along like a flashlight, something with these to make sure people can see it. And yeah, and of course, after you get home, make sure that your candy's safe for you to eat, right?
Yes. If you're a young kid or young child that's always being chaperoned with the parents or uh, adult supervisor, please stay close together and also have fun. Be safe out there and a Halloween night and enjoy yourself. So
Yeah,
stay safe.
and let's see, yeah, and make sure also, yeah, that you check out, yeah, also check out Halloween Havoc too. It's like always a good time to see have the candy, have the wrestling, boom, you don't lose either way, folks. Yeah.
Yes.
And I also believe that. Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, what? Oh, by the way, don't forget next week, folks. Yeah, our favorite time of the week, we get our extra hour back because yeah, daylight savings will fall back next weekend. So yeah, back to regular time.
All right. So that means what? Not today would be what 9 o'clock now or 7 o'clock?
Yeah,
Ah, sweet.
yeah. So yes, don't forget. Yes, Saturday night before you go to bed. Yeah, remember, go back to normal time. So, and if you like me, enjoy that extra hour of sleep. Yeah.
Thank God.
Man. And of course, don't forget all the wonderful shows we got. Boys coming at hashtag Heals for Life. Yeah, and of course, Wolfpack Wrestling Podcast. Every Thursday night. And then, of course, join us back here next Sunday at 6. We'll be talking about Crown Jewel.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, also updating on who were your Super Junior Tag League champions. And, and we'll give you all that good breakdown. So, yeah, make sure y'all check it out next week.
Yes. So if anything coming up, we're gonna definitely talk about everything else, and that's about it. So that's the show.
So,
I'm your boy Hilta, the greatest intercontinental champion,
yeah, El Ring General, and I am your Roadhouse Rebel. Yeah, Rocket Reeves. And,
and also a shout out to Antonio.
yeah, our Mr. Attention Getter, aka the Enforcer. Yeah,
Yes. And until then,
feel it, y'all.
oh yeah, yes, just feel the thirst, of course.
And
Until
embrace it.
then, yes, embrace it, feel the thirst, and feel everything. Until then, until then, yeah. See you next time.
Later, kiddies.
Peace.